You can see where they do cross.
Oh, yeah.
You can use this tree as a nice marker. They call this a lost gun blind because I shot a nice 10-pointer out here one night. Ran back to the house to tell everybody. We all came back out, and we looked at the buck, and we were all excited about that. And someone said, "Well, what's this over here?" I'd forgotten my gun and was laying in the snow. So hence
that's one version.
That's one version of the story. Now, that's not the version that I've heard. This is the true story.
No, this is the lost rifle. He accused everybody in his family, like all younger brothers go through all their life, you know. Where's my gun? You know, where's my shirt? Where's my shoes? So after 3 days of listening to Dick, where's my gun? And then he uses his son Jason and says, oh, where's my gun? And we keep saying, no, Paul, we don't have it. You know, and we try to be respectful. We don't want to get him upset and everything, older brothers like that. So finally, you know, we always, after we shoot a deer, we normally have a cigar, maybe a glass of wine, and go relive the story. So a couple days later, the weather breaks, and we go out to his blind, and he's showing us how he shot the deer. He's, you know, the deer came out over here, and I shot the deer, and it went out in the field and fell down, and I ran out there, and walked over, and the deer fell right about here, and I put my gun down. Oh, there's my gun. He picks it up, and the grass is frozen to it and everything else like that. And that's how it became Lost Gun Blind. Now, he won't admit it, you know.
But
he says an old Indian named it.
How long was that gun lost?
I think it was 3 days out there. And it did hold up well.
What he said was like it was momentarily.
No,
No, that's what I thought. That's what I had heard.
You know, everyone avoided him for those 3 days, you know, because it's always, oh, hi, Dick, where's my gun? Where's my gun? I don't have it, Paul. I don't have it. So, thank God my gun's similar to his, but only I have different wood, better wood, on mine, and so he couldn't say it was his, because normally that's my gun.
Oh, yeah.
So, well, Paul, this one's mine. This one's mine.
So you went back to relive it, and there it was,
there it
right
was.
where he left it.
Just, he said, and I put my gun, and there it was. Just like that. We all just looked around, just kept moving. Just get away from them. Let them figure it out, you know, because there's a little grass stuck to it, little rusty. You're going to be working on it. So that's the true story, not the old Indian one that named it, you know, after his lost squaw or something, you know, lost the gun. So that's the true story.
maybe it was the next day. East side of the field, the north side, then over to the west. Covers a lot of ground.
A lot of people say a blind like this is for wimps, but
It's
you know
true.
what? Well, now hold it though.
Boy, it sure is looking like a buck.
Yeah, but it's
You're the one that's running.
no, that's got no antlers.
Okay.
Now it looks like hair on its back is ruffled up.
I'm gonna click in the extender here. I can find it.
If it is, it's a doe that's been chased. It's coming this way.
Yep.
But there's deer behind it, up on the hill, is my guess. Looks like a doe.
It is.
What's that?
Yeah, it's a doe.
Okay, now we've had almost 12 after 5, and we have 2 does that have come out, one on each side of the blind. They both run across. See, now that one was upwind, the other one was downwind, and they acted the same way. No reason to be alarmed by us. So I'd say the bucks are moving around and chasing them. It's not Bucky. That looks like the one with the mane.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a doe. You want this window down?
Oh yeah. Thanks. Go ahead.
Now that's the first one that's come from way down there. This has been fairly regular activity here in the last, since 5 o'clock.
Looking back too.
About a deer every 5 minutes or so. Trailing.
Okay. Well,
Okay, that is a little buck, and that's about a 4-point. Oh, there he, okay. Now he's definitely tracking a doe. You can see his antlers there. They're, oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, it's going, it's going. See, there was a doe that just ran up there like about a minute ago.
Yeah, it's right in front of him. He sees her. There she goes.
After a day of what I'd call moderate deer activity, the woods were crawling with deer just at dark, bucks chasing does. This blind was in a strategic spot between wooded hills and a swamp.
Oh yeah, you get a good shot this way, John. You can see how they're not going to want to cross all that open stuff down there. So they're going to funnel up through here, where the blind is, hopefully come right across here. Of course, they would probably work too to the south there, east.
That would be the east.
But this is a good funneling point.
Maybe 100 yards east of it, on the other side of our blind, is a doe followed by 2 fawns. So we've had activity across from us, to the west of us, to the east of us, and they're crossing right where Paul said they would, the narrow part of the field. Now you can see the configuration of the land looking at an aerial photo of Paul Kieswetter's property. The little hands are pointing to the large open fields to the east and west of the Lost Gun blind. Deer don't like to cross those large fields. They prefer to cross at the narrow point between the woods and the swamp. That's where deer cross most frequently, that narrow field that connects low ground with high ground. The deer we saw traveling between the swamp behind us and the wooded hills in front of us were traveling. Very few stopped for carrots, and that's where my buck crossed on the morning of the second day. It's a 4-point. He's going to go.